says goodbye to Tiger Woods. The company will no longer use the controversial golfer to promote its sports drink. Now, the company says the decision was made months ago, but the announcement conveniently comes on the heels of Tiger's very public drug and sex scandal. John Maroon with Maroon PR joins us with a look at Tiger's image and his future. Good morning. Hopefully he still has a future. Of course he will. But let's talk about how he gets there. And let's start with Gatorade. Did they really drop him months ago, or do you think it's a result of what's happening?
The timing's very suspicious.
Yeah.
And if you look at Tiger a few months ago, you wouldn't want anyone else in the world as your endorser.
Right.
He actually had a drink, a Tiger Gatorade named after him. So the timing is very suspicious.
Okay, can he get past this? And let's talk about the two different parts, because there's the sex scandal part with all the mistresses, but now there's more coming out about the night that he had the car accident and was taken to the hospital, and they're saying that he was listed as ODing on Vicodin and Ambien. Does that add a new layer that makes it harder?
It seems like everything's a snowball. His mother-in-law being rushed to the hospital yesterday, the women that keep coming out. Problem is, a lot of it's speculation. We really don't know a whole lot. And that's why I believe Tiger needs to get out in front of this thing. No one's heard him speak yet. He issued an extremely vague statement, and at some point he needs to speak. And he can do that through some friendly ways. You know, a Golf Channel interview, a video on his website, which he seems very comfortable issuing statements through that. There's ways he can do it, but people need to hear his voice. That's a big step.
But what can he say to the public that's going to make them, and even if you take the Vicodin and Ambien out, what can he say that's going to make people excuse 10+ women outside of his marriage?
Nothing. He's not going to, but people, I don't think most of the country needs to hear him grovel or beg for forgiveness. He basically needs to say, Elin and I are going through a very challenging time. We love each other. We're working through it, and we need to do that in privacy. And we're working with our sponsors. I hope my fans stick with me through this very tough time. I think that's really all people need at this point.
Do you think people really care? I mean, outside of the curiosity of it, do you think they really care that Tiger is having an affair?
Yeah, sure. I mean, I think his brand has been tarnished, and he built a brand playing off as a really good guy, a great father, a good husband. That was part of his brand. And by the way, I'm the greatest golfer of all time. We also have a society that moves on quite quickly to the next incident, and that will happen. But at some point, he needs to talk about it.
All right. Well, we'll see if that happens in the coming days. John, thank you so much.
Thank you.